How you doing?
Thank you.
Yep.
You know? Oh,
Yeah, thanks for the proper address.
yeah. No, that... I don't know, man. I just don't know, but all I know is that you're here, and I'm happy.
Okay, yeah, because Uber took
Oh
me
my God,
across the
this
street.
car is so damn clean. Did you just drive it out of the showroom?
Oh, no, this is a 2014. Thank you, though. All right, let's see. We're going to 20.
When you told me that I had to call another, I thought I was gonna die. There's a problem here in this area.
Okay.
Well, first of all, this is the Boondocks, man, okay? That's number one.
This the Boondocks?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm from New York, man. I ain't never, like, and I spent my whole life in Uber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, New York, you don't need a car, right?
Well, no. Well, I stopped driving. Actually, I stopped driving 40 years ago.
Okay.
But that's okay. It didn't matter because in New York, I walked all over, or like I hopped on a bus, or I hopped on a train. You know, New York has like real public transportation.
Right.
Not like this here that they got. I don't know what's up with this
SEPTA?
shit, but
Yeah.
excuse me. But it ain't happening.
Right.
Okay? Plus, you can't walk here without getting killed. There's no sidewalks, there's no concrete, all there is grass, hills. I mean, I don't know. All I know is it's been 5 years, and it's like dog years. So I aged 9 times. I aged 40 years.
Just living out here, yeah.
You know.
What brought you here, though?
What?
What brought you here? A job or something?
I'm sorry?
What made you leave New York?
Oh, please. I'll cry.
Oh, never mind then. No.
No, it's okay. I'll tell you. Being that you asked me, we got along right. What happened was, I mean, I was born and raised in New York. I lived in New York all my life. I mean, I lived in the hood before it was the hood. Okay? I was born in Bushwick. I don't know if you know anything about New York.
I heard about Bushwick, yeah.
Okay. And it's serious now. I mean, I couldn't afford to, well, whatever. Then we moved to Bed-Stuy, East New York.
Is that Bed-Stuy do or die?
I'm sorry?
Bed-Stuy do or die.
Biggie, can't you see? Fulton Street and Rockaway Avenue, I mean, that was in 1956. That wasn't the hood, man.
Oh, man.
That was like the suburbs, you know? Okay. Anyway, then whatever happened. Like, things happened. I got old. We did stuff. Anyway, so the neighborhood went like a little bad. I lived in Bed-Stuy from 1956 till 1964 for 10 wonderful years. I would never trade that for a minute. Okay? The best times of my life. All of a sudden, it started being bad. There was stuff going on, race riots, this, that, the other thing, bad, whatever. Anyway, so we moved up out of there, and we moved to Queens, Ozone Park. And everybody from my neighborhood in Bed-Stuy, that hightailed it out moved to Queens too. So it was like, then I stayed in Queens up until the darkest day of my life. I lived with my mother and father, and we lived in Queens, and everything was real nice, and all of a sudden I got married. Oh, man.
That's the darkest day.
No, but I got a beautiful, beautiful child. Okay?
That's cool.
And 2 grandbabies. But anyway, how I ended up here, what you asked me, was what happened was me and my daughter were living in Brooklyn after I got divorced from her dad for a long time. And then she went to graduated high school and ended up going to St. Joe's in Philly. So then after she graduated, she came home for back to New York for about maybe 1 year or 2. And then she said, Mom, I'm sorry, I had her with us. I said, I don't blame you, child. So she hightailed her back to Philly.
So she went to college in Philly, but she went to high school in New York.
Okay. Everything in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn,
She went to grade school in Brooklyn. She went to high school in Brooklyn. And then she ended up going to college in Philly.
What's she like better?
Well, she came back to New York after she graduated for a little bit, and then she came back to Philly. She fell in love with Philly. Let me tell you something, man. I would give a limb to live in Philly. I've been trying to get a spot in Philly for 3 years.
What? Oh, what is too? Is no? Everything is occupied. It's not.
No, you know what it is? It ain't occupied. They got crazy. That's another thing. This whole state of Pennsylvania, there's something really, really wrong.
I'm from Delaware, so I agree.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay. I mean, when I lived in New York, I had no problem with rent. Now, over here in Philly, I could well afford the rent. But every place that I was looking at, I'm a city girl. I need to be in the city.
Right.
Okay? I'm spending upwards of almost maybe $600 or $700 a month on Uber.
Wow.
Okay? So, but also I ended up here because what my daughter did was after she moved back to Philly, she met my son-in-law, God bless his heart. They got married. They had some babies. They were living in Philly, and we were still in Brooklyn. My mother died, my father died, everybody was gone. It was just me and my sister left. So then we wanted to be closer to my daughter.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So I begged my sister. I was living with her. I says, let's move. We were looking in Philly, wanted to be. My daughter lived on 10th Street.
In Philly?
Yeah.
Okay.
My sister, this, that, the other thing, so all of a sudden, anyway, we end up here.
Since you're in New York during
Where
that,
you just what?
When you were in New York, I always heard about Studio 54.
Yeah.
Did you ever go?
How do you know? You don't know that. You're
No,
too young.
documentary.
Documentary, man, I was up in there. Stephen Bell. I was in there in 1977. Let me tell you something. Did you see the movie?
I saw the documentary. I don't know.
No, there was a movie.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it now. No, I didn't.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
I just saw the Netflix.
No, there's
an
a
actual
movie.
okay.
It's called 54.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh, you did?
I did. Yeah, it was
Oh,
on
okay.
Netflix. That's the one I saw.
Yeah.
I saw that. It was called 54. Yeah.
Okay. That I was there twice. It was not no. I mean, it was happening, but I've been to some. I did a lot of clubbing in my day,
Okay.
and 54 was like not.
Average.
I mean, you know, whatever. But I was there. Yeah.
So the
My
name.
daughter made my sister take her to see the movie. So she goes, Mommy was in it.
Yeah. They showed all the celebrities there.
Yeah. Actually, the summer that I went, it was the summer of 77. And it was the summer of Sam. You remember that?
I was born in 80.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Wait, was that the serial? Was that the serial
I knew
killer?
You were young, man.
Was that the killer?
I'm like, what?
Summer of Sam? Was that the killer?
Yeah, that crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that post office crazy. But that was in 1977 when he was killing little girls. My mother made me wear a wig because I had brown hair then.
It was
My mother wouldn't let me up out of her house. I was 25 years old. Oh, no. Whatever. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I was in 54. I mean, but, you know. Anyway, then, the worst part of the whole thing is I'm stuck out here in the boondocks with no car, nowhere to go, and I'm living here like maybe a year and a half, no more than 2. My daughter up and moves to South Philly. Okay, what? Now I'm instead of 20 minutes away, I'm another one.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't catch a break, man.
More Uber money. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm telling you, there's a curse on me ever since I left New York.
How about your friends and high school friends? They're still everybody.
One. Only one. One girl. One girl that I went to high school. I went to high school in Brooklyn. They closed it down. I went to high school in Brooklyn. That's when I was still living in East New York, on Eastern Parkway and Franklin Avenue.
Okay.
Okay. One girl, I know this girl. Not even since high school. She was since 1957. I know this girl for 57 years. Okay, we grew up together. We went to high school together. I'm still friendly with her.
Okay.
Actually, that's it.
She's in New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
Queens. Ozone Park. On Howard Beach. You know Rockaway?
Rockaway. I heard,
Playland.
No. I heard of Coney Island.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Nathan, well, that's in Brooklyn.
Oh, where is Rockaway?
Queens.
In Queens. Okay.
Coney Island. You were born in 1980? Oh, my dear Jesus, have mercy. I mean, oh, God.
You were in the club dancing in 1980 having a good time.
1980?
Yeah.
I got married in 1980. My life was over.
Oh, no. Your husband was your high school friend?
No, he was not my high school friend.
Okay.
But I met my husband in Fire Island. In 1970, you weren't even born in the bicentennial, man. Oh, no, yo. In 1976, they opened up Fire Island. I don't know if you heard about it.
Fire Island, no.
Yeah, it was like the clubbing, disco, beach, whatever. It was happening. Okay? It was like the Atlantic City of New York, only without gambling.
Got you. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, but in 1980, I got married. I was living in Queens with my parents. Got married in 1980. Moved to a different part of Queens. Then we moved to Staten Island. Oh, you want to talk about the Boondocks? What a toilet bowl. Okay.
I heard about that. Staten Island, yeah.
Oh, the worst, man. They come up and rob. We moved out of. It was supposed. Forget that. There was a bad stuff. Anyway, we bought a house. We moved to Staten Island from the apartment that we were living in Queens. And then we stayed there from 1980, December 9th. I got married in March 1980. Whatever. In 1984, June 1984, we sold the house and moved to Manhattan.
You lived in Manhattan?
Oh, Lord, man. That was the best time of my life.
Wow.
Not counting the day my baby was born. There ain't nothing like it. Manhattan in the 80s, living large in a penthouse apartment See, I was pregnant and I didn't want to be up in no high rise. I mean, we looked for like a really long time till we found this spot.
Okay.
And luckily what happened was my boss, I was a legal secretary.
Okay.
And my boss, his son he was a real estate agent. And he found me this spot. It was only 6 stories high.
You were on the 6th floor?
I was on the 6th floor in the penthouse.
How much was that back in the 80s?
Oh, Lord have mercy. It was $365,000 in 1984.
Oh, can you imagine right now?
No, I can't. Don't tell me that. This man robbed me blind. My daughter's father robbed me blind. He bought me out for 110 grand. No, ho. I ain't done. He bought me out for 110 grand in 1989. And 2 years ago, he sold it for $4 million.
Man. Was it a 2-bedroom? A 3-bedroom?
2 bedrooms. Duplex. 400 square foot terrace. Ain't nobody had no outside space in Manhattan.
400 square feet is a lot.
400 square feet terrace.
That's good. My apartment right now is 600 square feet. The entire apartment. So it's... Oh, let me let this guy go.
Let me tell you something. His day will come. Now he's living with some hoe up in... Now, you know, every dog has their day.
Yeah.
I got my baby. I got my grandbabies. He moves 1,300 miles away. That's why I'm still here. the only reason why I'm still here is because I gotta see my baby.
Right.
And my son-in-law. My son-in-law works for the Philadelphia Eagles, man, okay? $4 million. 110 grand. And then do I have a story or what?
Yeah.
I should write a book.
And it's not your fault because
it ain't my fault. I didn't do nothing.
Like, you didn't know the future. You didn't know the real estate values.
How did I know that?
Exactly.
Well, I gotta tell you that I did. You know, my mother said that morning when I woke up, I was scared. My mother said, you know, you don't have to do this if you don't want to.
Oh, take the buyout?
No, get married.
Oh.
I was back then in that day. I mean, I was 28 years old when I got married. Now, back then, you were almost considered coming up on being an old maid. You know?
Oh, okay.
My best friend, the one I told you about, the one from high school, 50 years, she was married already. I mean, we used to party. We used to go clubbing. We used to travel. I've been all over. I've been in every island in the Caribbean, in Mexico. I've been all over. We did a lot of partying.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, this here girl get up and gets married, and I ain't got nobody. So, but still, I was okay. And then there he was, and it just happened, you know?
Yeah.
But like I said, I got my baby. And now I got my grandbaby. They are fabulous. These babies, they just make my life. I mean, first I thought nothing could top my daughter. And then all of a sudden come these two. Damn.
And your grandkids are smart. They probably know how to use the phone and everything, right?
Phone? These babies... They are smarter than every grown-up that I know, except for their parents. I mean, how do these babies like phone, swiping, this and that, and
downloading,
yeah, going up? I said, how do you? My grandbaby's not, she's going to be 3 years old in 2 weeks. My grandbaby goes, Nonna, that's me. That's grandma in Italian, okay? Because her other grandmother is grandma. Because we picked. She's a fabulous lady, too. That's another wonderful thing. My son-in-law's parents are fabulous.
That's nice.
So she says, what do you want? She offered me first. I said, I'll take Nonna.
Nona's better.
Well, my stupid sister, she is dumb as they come. My mom, my daughter called my mom Nana.
Oh. Daughter called you.
My husband's mother was grandma.
Okay.
So we were trying to pick names of who he was gonna call.
Got you.
So my sister goes, oh, what about Nana? You ignorant so-and-so. Nobody can ever. So my daughter, thank God in heaven, my daughter goes, I don't feel comfortable with that. I said, neither do I. Who can replace her?
Right.
So I said, I'll take Nonna. Actually, I wanted Abuela.
Noella?
Abuela.
Abuela.
Abuela is grandma in Spanish.
Abuela, I like that.
I love Abuela. But my daughter said, we ain't Spanish. I said, okay, I'll take Nonna. And that was it. So I became Norna, Mary Lou's grandma. So my little baby girl goes, Norna, I don't like you. Yeah, the baby, the child. But she's so funny. But let me tell you something about my grandboy. That boy is the image of my daughter. Every single solitary thing, it's like having her all over again growing up. I love that boy.
So one boy and one girl. One
boy and one girl, and now she is done. I said, do not do this to me again. I'm 72 years old. I cannot, not. I mean, you can't be having no more babies. She said, no, don't worry, I'm done. But my grandboy, oh, Lord have mercy. I love that boy. He's my heart. He says, Norna, he goes like this, Norna, give me some cashew. Where's cashew? I taught him, I says, Henry, I'll give you this if you wait. I taught him how to, I says, this is for this, and this is for that. I says, and then if you wait, I give you $5 extra for the Vig. I said, it's gangster injury.
That's right.
That's the Vig.
The Vig, that's right.
I said, if you wait, you get more money for that's the Vig. I said, I'm helping him with his math, you know.
Start him early. That's right.
My daughter goes, what are you telling him? But my son sounds like Frank Sinatra. I said, yeah, so is that so bad?
I think you should write a book.
Me?
If you have the energy.
I don't. Not only do I not have the energy, I just don't have the literary talents.
Oh, okay. I mean,
but that's okay. I got, like my mother used to say, at least you got the memories.
New York in the 70s, New York in the 80s.
Oh, man. Let me tell you something. I would not trade that for any money in the world. I love my childhood. I mean, we were poor. Everybody was poor. And you know, that is the saddest part of my whole life. That not a day goes by that every single body is gone. All of them.
In your family?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your sister you were talking about?
Oh, good damn. Only her. She's left. I mean, besides my daughter, but that's it.
Okay.
Oh, and my mother, one sister.
Okay, so an aunt.
But we're not close. I mean.
Okay.
But, you know, it's not the same. Like, after your parents, we were very, 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 very close with my father's brothers and sisters. And their children, my cousins.
So your cousins, okay, right.
They're all gone. I mean, everybody's gone.
Man.
My mother had small. There's nobody left of my mother but one sister, like I just told you. But my father, the memories of them are irreplaceable.
Right.
And not a day goes by that I don't miss these people. That I would give anything to see them again. My father came here when he was 13 years old.
Wow. Right to Brooklyn, huh?
On a boat with his brother, right to Brooklyn.
That's a story.
On a boat with his mother. His father came first, then was my aunts, his sisters, then his brothers, everybody, and that's where it went down. In Bushwick, where I was, my first home when I was born,
Bushwick.
my mother and father lived in his brother's house, and that's where they brought me home. And he was like my second father.
Right, it makes sense, yeah.
And his wife, my aunt, oh man,
It's like a second mother, right? Yeah.
that was it. That's how we learned how to speak Italian from all them. They didn't speak a word of English, man. Not one word, or maybe some broken English, you know. What? I mean, the men did, but not the women. The women was just always up in the kitchen behind the stove cooking and, you know, doing their thing.
And the men were just out working and...
Out working.
Yeah.
My cousin, God rest his soul, was a gangster.
He was a tough guy, huh?
Yeah.
So when you see Philadelphia, does it...
I love Philly.
Okay.
Let me tell you something, man. If I would, I tell you, I can't get myself a spot here. For
Oh,
nothing.
yeah.
Anytime I go out, there ain't Jack where I am, where you pick me up.
Yeah.
Forget that. I wouldn't even give them a nickel of my money anyway. Every time I go out, this is where I'm at. I love Philly.
That's cool.
Like a little baby New York.
Right. Baby. Little baby New York. Right.
You know?
So where I picked you up was what? Haverford?
Ardmore.
Ardmore.
The main one. All the rich bitches. Okay.
Ardmore.
Ardmore. How do you live? Well, because they're all born and raised there or whatever. I mean, there ain't no Burger King. You know how much money I spent on or no Burger King, no Popeyes, no Kentucky Fried Chicken. No, I mean, how do you live like that, man? They don't know jack about food. They do not know. Pizza, I got pizza.
Oh, I know the New York pizza.
Ah, Lord have mercy, General Pizza in New York? Nah, forget about the pizza. They can't make bagels? Oh, Lord have mercy. You know what it is? It's the water. My sister goes to Brooklyn to buy Italian bread.
Because of the water.
Yeah, anything that's dough related that has to be made with water, you can't do it in Pennsylvania. It's impossible. It's the best. My father worked for the Brooklyn Water Supply.
Okay.
When we moved to Queens, my father used to bring home water in gallons from his job so we could drink it and I could wash my hair with it.
Wow, man.
Brooklyn water is the best water in the whole New York. If I buy bottled water, I either buy Fiji or I don't even.
What's the other brands? Poland Springs?
Yeah.
Trash. Dasani?
Yeah.
That's trash. Okay. What's the other one?
No. Fiji or what's the other one? There's another one. I forget it. Fiji is the best because I like the bottle.
Yeah, the colorful.
The bottle's
yeah,
pretty.
yeah.
My father worked for the department. And back then, it was called the Department of Water Supply, Gas, and Electricity. And now it's, I don't know what they call it now. It's something else. But he worked, actually, maybe he ended up retiring from there. It was in Brooklyn. it was a yard. I mean, my father did work hard. I mean, he used to dig ditches. They used to make when the water mains broke.
Oh,
They used to have to go down. I mean, he put it in his time.
yeah.
Department of Water Supply, Gas and Electricity, it was called then. Oh, now it's called DEP, I think. It was in, it was not Greenpoint. Where was it? Flushing and Kent Avenue in Brooklyn. Fulton Street, my mother used to work. That's where we used to go shopping. My mother worked on Fulton Street in the department store. Fulton and down now where there's Staples Center. Staples Center, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's downtown Brooklyn.
Barclays?
Barclays Center. It's Barclays Center. That's downtown Brooklyn. That's Fulton Street.
Okay.
Yeah. I have not been there in ages. I've been in New York, but not in Brooklyn, not down there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, I've been in Manhattan, and I've been, in Queens, like, to visit my girlfriend. But I have not been in my old Brooklyn. Actually, the last time I was in my old Brooklyn, where I was born, was in 2015. That's another place where you couldn't afford to live there. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
it's just all so far changed.
Yeah.
Or Brooklyn, I get in Coney Island. Like, I left Brooklyn where I lived before I came to Pennsylvania in 2000. My grandbaby was born in 2016, so I left in, I think, maybe 2018 or something. So I was in Marine Park. That was like the suburbs compared to where I grew up.
It's still Brooklyn, though, right?
Yeah, it's Brooklyn, Flatbush Avenue, whatever. But real Brooklyn, real Brooklyn to me
Right.
is where I was like I said, where I was born and raised.
So Ozone Park is in
Ozone
Queens.
Park is Queens.
I heard about a Battery Park. Where is that?
Battery Park is downtown New York. Battery Park is downtown New York. That's where the ferry is. Battery Park is downtown New York. That's Manhattan.
Okay.
Then after Battery Town is Lower Manhattan.
Oh, yeah, Lower Manhattan.
And then you go to the Village and Gramercy, which is like still Lower Manhattan. Then Midtown, you come Midtown, and then from Midtown is like up until like from the 30s to the 50s. Then Uptown is like from the 60s up until like Mount Sinai, Harrisboro, 99th and 100. And then you come like Harlem, and then after that, you're in the Bronx. You never been to Yankee Stadium?
No.
I'll get the
I need to, right?
Oh, you must. No. You like sports?
Yeah, like all the sports.
Well, you're a Phillies fan. You
I should
gotta
go
go to Yankee Stadium, man.
Okay.
150 plus. They have redone it. I haven't been there since they redid it. The last time I was there was like in the late 80s, early 90s.
Okay.
They redid it after.
Oh,
that.
I could imagine.
Let me tell you something. There is from 155th Street till you come out of that stadium for like about 20, 30 blocks. There is one bar after another.
That's where I need to be. I don't want to take you to the wrong spot.
Where are we?
Chestnut. This is Chestnut and 21st.
This is not where I'm supposed to be.
Oh,
No, it's right there. Okay.
I could box
I'll get
around.
on a walk.
Which one is it?
Right there.
If you want, I could box around. I could box around.
Sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. People-
Thank you.
People drive crazy out here.
Well, this was good. I gotta tell you something. You are one fine brother. I must say, 1980. Oh my God.
1980. This 2101.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You might want to exit this side. Yeah. You take care. Have a good day. Nice meeting you.
You too.
All right.
Oh,
Don't.
wow.
No problem.
Thank you.